Okay, so this morning we are going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to be talking about commercial financing for real estate investors. And this topic was really on my mind this morning when I woke up. I had a really good conversation last night with Oksana Marjanovic from OG Real Estate. We're on the phone for over an hour talking about where our investors are going, what she's seeing in the market and all of that. And great conversation. And if you don't know Oksana, let me just say she is absolutely fantastic. She's a commercial real estate expert with tons of experience, not just on the real estate side, but also on the lending side. She spent many years helping people get funding, so she understands how to structure a deal and all of that stuff, which is great. So what I want to do today is I want to walk you through this article that I found on her website, and I'll post the link in the video description. But it's an amazing article. She really dumbs it down and really talks in basic terms so we can all understand it. And I love that about that. So let's jump into to the article. So at the top here, we have, the opportunities in commercial real estate, some of the stuff we talked about last night. So in our article, Oksana mentions that when we think of commercial real estate, we often picture strip malls, retail plazas, industrial properties, or warehouses. And this is where she's starting to see a lot of her investors going to. And these are all incredible opportunities, especially if you're looking to diversify your portfolio. And she says, very few buyers purchase outright using their own funds. Most successful investors that she works with leverage financing to maximize the returns. So the next part in our article I want to talk about is understanding your investor profile. And one of the things Oksana highlights is knowing who you are as an investor. So whether you're just starting out or you're an experienced investor, understanding your financial position is the place to start. She points out that investing in real estate, especially commercial, certainly requires capital and creative financing, and that's where I come in. So what you want to ask yourself is, what's your borrowing capacity? How much liquidity do you have? And also, are you ready to network and build relationships with professionals? And this is the groundwork and where everything kind of comes together. You want to understand your own numbers, and once you do that, the smoother the process is going to be. So next, she talks about the types of commercial financing. So she does a great job here explaining the different financing options available, and I want to elaborate just a little bit on this. So we do have, your traditional lenders. These include your banks that you're familiar with. They're great if you have a strong profile and a strong down payment, but she also points out that they can be a little strict in their requirements. That's true. So the next thing she talks about is having a good mortgage broker. I'm a mortgage agent, and that's where I step in. A good mortgage agent acts as like the middleman between you and multiple lenders. So your banks, your B lenders, your privates, that sort of thing. Our goal is to really understand what your goals are, and then help understand and underwrite the deal, and then structure it in a way and tell the story to put it with the right lender. You also have, when it comes to lenders, I did talk about privates. These are, an option when traditional banks and B lenders say no. Private lenders tend to be a little bit more flexible, but you have to weigh in the fact that you're going to be paying a higher interest rate and shorter repayment terms. So the next part she talks about is construction loans. And if you're looking to develop a property like, say an industrial warehouse or retail plaza, these loans, construction loans, are designed to fund the build in stages. And Oksana notes that these loans require detailed plans, budgets, and permits, and preparation is critical. There's a lot more to it for sure, but she hits the nail on the head. It is a staged process. Okay, so the next part I want to talk about is documentation. It's an important point from Oksana's article. It's really about being prepared with the right documents. And some of the things to think about, for your own, setting up your own profile, your own financial statements, tax returns. For the property, we need the financial statements for the property. This would include expenses, rent rolls, lease agreements, that sort of thing. If you're thinking about building, appraisals, environmental assessments, zoning approvals, you're going to need construction plans, budgets and permits, all that kind of stuff. But you're going to have all of that ready to go before you submit that to a lender. So it's really about just being serious, being organized, and being ready to move forward. So the other thing I want to talk about is the importance of working with a good realtor like Oksana. and that's off-market deals. So one of the things that stands out about Oksana is her access to those deals. That these are opportunities that often come with less competition, better pricing, access to higher value properties, and it really is a game changer for investors looking to avoid bidding wars and secure unique opportunities. So if you're not already considering off-market deals, chat with Oksana. The last part here is really about building out your network. And in the article, Oksana emphasizes that your network is one of the most valuable tools in commercial real estate. So surrounding yourself with experts like a commercial realtor, a knowledgeable mortgage agent, a lawyer, an accountant, that sort of thing, it's really going to set you up for success. And these folks can help you streamline the entire process and make the experience a lot more positive for sure. So final thoughts, if you're ready to take the next step into commercial real estate or you want to learn more about it, feel free to connect with me or connect with Oksana. I'll put links into the description notes so you can connect with her. So hopefully you found this helpful. Thanks for tuning in. And in the next coming videos, maybe we'll be talking about some opportunities. Bye for now.